I'm Matt. I sing for Ways in Space. For some reason, they let me in. I don't know why, but 2 years later, I'm still here, I guess, or 1 year later, whatever the fuck the time is. But here I am. I sing for the band, and we just got done finishing vocal day. I just got through all the tracks. We just did cleans first, then hards, hard vocals, and felt like I crushed it on that. So just now we're doing a little talky session of it. So this EP is a lot different. For like musically, for sure, it's a lot different. It's we kind of been sticking in kind of almost like a new metal, like hardcore kind of vein for a while. 4/4 time signatures. Kind of your bouncy riffs a little bit. That I was doing all screaming. Before this, I haven't sang on a single one of our tunes yet at all. So this record was way different for me, especially because I never put clean vocals on a track at all yet, and like I never really sang in front of somewhat cleanly in front of somebody yet. So at least not too much. So that was kind of like a huge thing to come out of my shell for. So and I guess lyrically too, especially, it's been really different on this record. Mostly most of the songs, I'm pretty pissed off. I'm usually picking something that I'm like what I want to say fuck to you to this week. So this one is a lot more introspective. It's a little bit it takes a lot of inspiration, a lot from the issues and stuff that we all go through in life, and some real life stories about some loss and some real heartaches and real stuff like that. And that's that was kind of pulling me out of my comfort zone in its own right, because I'm used to just kind of sitting there and throwing up a middle finger every time I'm singing on a track, and now we got songs about how I'm sad and shit. So yeah, so this is the point of recording. Now I just did the clean vocals, so we're about to do harsh. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna smoke a blunt. I'm gonna probably eat some glass, maybe down a couple bottles of whiskey, and then we're gonna do the harsh vocals. You cool with that? You want to do?
I'm cool with that. I can intravenously inject marijuana into my body, right?
How many? How many do you have?
I need 9.
9, Jesus.
I need 9 pots, man.
Come on, we're into double digits now, bro. You're doing 9. Those are baby numbers, homie.
You gotta pump those rookie numbers up. We gotta get the pots going, man.
You gotta pump those numbers up, bro.
That laugh was like... Oh, man.
Shit, dude.
That's like Shorty from Scary Movie. Shorty, you gotta be going to class, Shorty. I do be going to class. Lunch is not a class, Shorty. It is when you got the munchies.
Dude. Before we performed Waste Space, we were in a band called Squatch, and Jeremy and Collin had been playing in that for years before I even joined them. And that was much more experimental, kind of avant-garde, more, definitely more out of the realm of your traditional hardcore kind of music. So, we did a whole year through the pandemic of just putting out, angry, fast, fun tracks. And then we got bored, especially, the guys Jeremy and Collin are extremely talented musicians. And they're just, we were kind of just playing really mainstream, fun, easy stuff for a while because, it was after being in Squatch for so long. Sorry, guys. Got the 5-0. I got so comfortable with what I was doing, the attitude I was putting out there, my voice especially, and I was like, oh man, I can't freaking have parts where I got to put cleans on a record. I can't do that. I can't sing. I had to stop avoiding the anxiety and stuff, and embrace all right, I gotta fucking I just gotta do this. Yeah, so it came to a point where there's actually legitimate we were yelling at we were pretty we got into a pretty decent couple arguments where me and Jeremy didn't talk to each other for a couple of days, but. That's kind of all part of it. That's where you get that real emotion, real passion. There's a lot of real, realness in this EP. So, dude, seriously, yeah, really.
Can you imagine people that just go, wait, what happened to the guy who sang in the first song?
I was just gonna say, you fucking shut up the rest of the vocals on the track with that one fucking blurb, man.
It's so funny because I don't even think I sound that good.
You sound great. You sound really good.
It's all pretty good to me.
I think I think what it is I hear I just hear my own voice and it just sounds like me, and I'm like, this dude sounds like a dick.
Yeah.
I get the same way with just even the shit that I make. I'll give something to someone oh my god, this is great. It's
it's not my best.
yeah, we're always gonna be our own worst critics.
For sure. I mean, you should be. You'll never get better if you think you're fucking.
Yeah.
It's the second you start thinking you're the shit that.
Right.
You start.
Well, that's the thing is I a lot of singers I've met that think they're the shit. They're they can sing well, but there's just no fucking emotion behind it anymore. You know what I mean? You can hear it. You can hear that they're just trying to sound fucking perfect, but not actually like inflect any kind of emotion into it. Mm-hmm. So it just sounds like they're fucking singing into a record. You know what I mean? Like it sounds like they've sang the song too much, and you're like, you can vary it now.
No,
like you've
bullshit,
put the record out. Like you can now sing however you want to. Like
that's why what I do is I just sound like shit, but I just really put emotion.
There you go,
it.
man.
And so that people are just like, wow, like I feel too bad telling him it sounds like shit because he put so much emotion.
Dude, if there's
like
anything,
you can't tell him he tried so hard.
If there's anything I've learned from like singing, like clean singing, is that anybody can do it with. Maybe I shouldn't say anybody, but anybody that can hear music and like kind of mimic the sounds and like find key can get really good at singing if they just practice. Like, it's all it is. It's so much just practice.
Like, I feel like I got to the point where it was passable for the EP.
No, for sure, yeah.
I feel like,
and that's the thing is like anybody who can find key like when they start out can make passable singing. Like make singing that's like okay, it's there, but you haven't like fully developed that muscle yet and found like found your voice necessarily. You know what I mean? Like you're singing how you think singing should sound as opposed to how you should sound.
Yeah, like I fucking I can't like yeah, I think it's hilarious. Like I feel so comfortable screaming. Like I'm fucking, I can scream. Like I don't really have confidence in it. And then like when I was friggin' talking outside, it was like I had to like retroactively go back and be like, all right, time to get comfortable singing for a record.
Yeah.
Like, which there is luckily like I kind of kept this cleans a little bit sparse. But I feel like it was enough. Like because I like I want our music's still pretty heavy. So like.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope people enjoy this record as much as we like it. I hope that the Easter eggs we've kind of sprinkled into it are found and explored as well. I guess because there are Easter eggs.
A little bit of eggs here.
They're little bags. A lot of eggs in this omelet.
Yeah.
It's a good metaphor, man.
You can't make an omelet without breaking a couple eggs.
And there's a lot of eggs in this omelet.
Yeah, there's a lot of eggs in this omelet.
Check it out.
Check it out. Fucking, yeah, we are all wasted space.